lot of people like to be connected to the teams, and because there's not a league in Canada or North America, there's not a real way for people to show support for your team a lot. I feel like you look at the NHL, like there's a whole culture that surrounds the NHL. If you look at the NFL, there's a whole culture that surrounds the NFL, and there's not so much that with volleyball because all the leagues are in Europe.
There's a lot more advertisements for other sports like basketball and hockey. When you go into Nike, you see all these basketball superstars all over the advertisements, but you never actually see a volleyball, I guess, like a volleyball superstar.
It's not a franchise sport. Like, for example, the NHL or the NBA will have merchandising, they'll have live streams. Like, it's this whole culture that surrounds those kind of sports, and for some reason, for whatever reason, volleyball doesn't have that kind of hype surrounding it.
When you spike the ball and you get a kill, it feels amazing. It feels like you've accomplished something. You work on your teamwork skills, your communication skills, because you always have to be aware of where the ball is on the court and whether your teammates are going to get the ball or whether you have to get the ball.
A great dig or a kill, the emotions that come with that and sharing those with your teammates, it's the best feeling in the world.
I enjoy celebrating with my team after a good point. I think it's a good balance of aerobic ability, finesse and skill, communication, team bonding, which are all vital aspects of the sport.
It's a great game for competitive athletes, and it's a great game for recreational athletes. I think a lot of adults play it later on in life because there's a social element to it. There's lots of spirit around volleyball, there's lots of cheering in it, it's loud, it's exciting.
It gets you very close with your team, and it teaches you how to trust other people in terms of letting them get the ball and then knowing that they'll be there.
If I were an athlete today and why would I play a different sport? Probably because of the exposure or popularity of maybe some other sport.
I played basketball over volleyball since you don't really get a gym that often, but all you really need for basketball is just a net and a ball.
I was playing badminton at a young age, and I grew up to love that sport, so without exposure to volleyball I never actually could enjoy it.
If there was another sport I wanted to play, it would probably be track and field, just because it's a great way to stay fit and it pushes your body.
I play hockey and baseball. The fact that there is an NHL and an MLB, so I can become a fan of these sports. And I don't even know what the volleyball league's called as well, because I started at a young age. I'm better at those sports, so from a skill level, that's why I would play a different sport instead of volleyball. It takes a lot of skill to play. It's not like an easy sport, so I appreciate those who can play it well.
First of all, you're not in sand or in the sun and there's no wind. It's fun to have one other partner and to just work exclusively with them and to work on just that communication. And beach volleyball is a great way to improve your skills and improve your fitness.
There's more freedom, and you can dive and not be afraid of smacking your face because you're outdoors, better atmosphere, the feeling of the sand, and it's a better workout because you're running through the sand.
Beach volleyball is not a game of power. It teaches you how to be more court aware. Since there's only two of you, you have to be able to defend your partner well.
The other aspect about beach volleyball is that it's been sexualized and that it's about looking good on the court. But there are aspects of the game that are great. It's 2-on-2, it's a lot of court you have to cover. You have to be a pretty athletic person to play in the sand like that and to be able to jump in the sand.
Shake that. Move that.
It changes up the dynamic of the sport, and basically whatever makes volleyball more accessible to others will get it more exposure to the world, and that would make it a more popular sport overall.
They had these sitting courts and they're slightly smaller than actual courts. Like the sitting players, they have such good ball control, honestly. They're sitting down and they can do all these things that I can do standing up with like all four limbs. It's impressive anyways. And then they serve, and they're sitting down serving, which is actually really difficult. I tried. Like, they have good ball control, and they can predict where the ball is going to land. So they'll see the ball coming over that, they'll scooch themselves into the spot, and then just set it, and it's like right there. It's perfect.
There are like certain volleyball leagues in, say, Japan where they've used only their feet, and I thought that was pretty cool. They lowered the net, and they have the same general rules as volleyball with your hands.
The quality of volleyball is obviously much higher. Like, people, they take the game very seriously. It is a game of volleyball where it's the better team wins. When you play school teams, you play people that maybe don't take it as seriously. It's less competitive, it's more fun. But when you play with your club team, you only play with people your own age, and you usually play with the same set of girls. With high school, like, you play on the junior team and you play on the senior team, and like, you meet a bunch of different people. But with club, I'd say it's overall the better experience. You learn more.
I think I enjoyed it more than school volleyball because you spend more time in the sport only with your teammates. But the dedication to doing volleyball only in a club is kind of a different level.
As the people around you are working hard to improve, you're feeling that same pressure. And if it's outside of school, there's sort of more expectations sometimes that you're going to be there and you're going to work hard for those 2 hours for the practice. School volleyball, it's fun because of the spirit, and it's a lot of fun working with people you work with on a daily basis.